How's it going, folks? My name is Drew. I'm with FastLane Emergency Vehicles, and I'm here with a beautiful MARC-bodied vehicle. This is a Ford F-250 for the City of Dunedin Fire Department. You've seen some MARCs before, but this one has some really special stuff. So, as always, we're going to dig in, check it out. So as mentioned previously, this is a beautiful Ford Super Duty F-250 for the City of Dunedin down in Florida. This is a MARC unit. You guys have seen these before for the City of Fairfax, Alexandria, a few others. This one's really special, and we'll kind of get into the specifics of that here in a little bit. But we'll hit it tip to butt as always, which is, best way to do it. Here we have a nice ranch hand push bumper, has 4 Wayland M Series lights facing forward. So, lots of forward warning. For front intersection lamps, we have M4s here on the side, the uprights of the vertical portion of the push bumper. Flashing the wigwag, so we're flashing the halos. STX package truck, so it has LED headlights and LED marker lamps, so it looks really cool when we flash it. Dual Wayland Artises, so the remote control spotlights made by Wayland. We love those here. A Wayland Tracer on the running boards down low. Wayland Liberty 2 light bar up top. A nice graphics package in this kind of dark red and gold color. Ginormous door seal over there, so it looks really good. Here the box. This is the MARC body itself. We'll delve into that a little bit deeper here in a little bit, but has some M Series lamps, so an M Series warning lamp, and then a scene light right below it. Cruise Mall Super Auto Eject. M4 down here by the wheel well. Another M Series light up top. And we get the rear of the box, so Wayland Traffic Advisor, as well as some more warning lamps and a couple more scene lamps here. We'll turn those on and see how bright they are here in a little bit. All right, so here in the cab, up top, like many of our FastPlex trucks, we have a overhead command console, CAD design, CNC cut, powder-coated aluminum textured faceplates, all the good stuff that you know and love from FastLane. But up here we have 3 integrated speaker pods for the radio heads, but we also have a 7-inch FastPlex touchscreen. This is part of our FastLane FastPlex multiplex control system. Controls all the functionality of the vehicle. So it has a main menu here with the emergency master and some direct controls, as well as different menus for work lamps, inverter control, some other stuff. So really powerful, good multiplex CAN integrated stuff. We also have a singular 3/4 inch dome light and maintaining all the OEM map lights and airbag control module. Down here, we have the center floor console. As always, for all of our builds, we have a 20 position Eaton fuse block. Pop that cover off, and you can see all fused 12-volt items on the vehicle housed right there, so it makes it really easy for troubleshooting. Starting front to back on the center console stack, we have our Wayland Argus controller. This controls both units simultaneously. There's one on each fender, as I mentioned before. We have a Havas tablet dock, so they'll mount their MDT right here. French through the front faceplate of the center console, so someone as a passenger has lots of legroom. Wayland 295 siren controller with removable detachable PA mic. Couple of customer supplied radio heads. A bank of power points, both dual USB and typical cigarette lighter. A couple of cup holders. A fabricated adjustable aluminum armrest, nice and comfortable. You have a MacBook slot here with a built-in divider in the middle of it, and you have provisions for a Motorola Impress portable radio charger. You also have their customer supplies Knox box on the back of the mid-row cabinet, which we'll talk about in a second. All right, so here in the back seat, or what would be the back seat, we have a mid-row cabinet that deletes the 60% portion of the rear bench seat. Using our nice FastLane branded flashlight, we will kind of delve into what's back here. So we have a 110 volt outlet back there hooked to the onboard inverter. It's a nice open storage area. You can throw gear, aid bag, miscellaneous, whatever have you. This lower portion, we have a nice division here. So something will be stored over here, and then something will be stored over here. We have a bank of portable radio chargers as well as plugged in the 110 volt inverter, so never run out of battery for your portable. So we're now here at the rear of the truck, and this is kind of the meat and potatoes of the build. Again, this is a MARC unit. MARC is an acronym which stands for Modular Aluminum Remountable Command. The whole shtick behind that is you have this nice box here that maximizes the cubic storage potential of a short bed pickup truck. This started life as a 6.5 foot bed, normal F250. And now we've replaced it with this nice box here. These boxes are meant to be remounted on chassis in the future. But I'm gonna open up this door and kind of talk about what we have going on here. So here on the street side, we have this, starting front to back, we have this nice placard, vertical placard that pulls out here, SCBA bracket, and then you kind of just put your back to it, throw your pack on, live your life nice and happy. On the front bulkhead, we have a 110 volt outlet as well as a removable portion. So you have some electrical compartment stuff behind there. On the back side of this vertical placard, we have a writing surface command board area here. It's really cool, really good use of space. I love this. Moving back, we have an adjustable shelf back here. And we have another command board area, nice little trough up here so you can store your dry erase markers, erasers, everything. Same deal down here. And this is hinged so it pops up for further storage. I really like this kind of angled surface that we have going on here with these, you know, kind of button head, flathead screws. So good stuff. This is really good. Then we are going to move to the rear. Also, mind you, these latches are different. Previous iterations of the MARC have had kind of the traditional slam and, you know, twist latches. These push-pull, you know, dual point latches are also electronically controlled with the native key fob of the truck, so you can lock it, you know, just as you would normally. So these are cool. These are a new addition. We like these a lot. So pulling these up, we have some ions facing rearward, as well as these ambient lights that face down, so you can see what you're doing. You have dual monitor action going on here. One of these is hard tethered to the NBT in the center console, so you can run your CAD software. The other one has an HDMI or USB input for a drone or FLIR, whatever you're utilizing. This rear command bulkhead is kind of a structure that we're using a lot with these MARCs these days. But we have a dual USB over here, 110 volt outlet, radio speakers throughout. Have your David Clark set up over there for your headsets. These are also, you know, swing panels, so you can have wire chases behind them. Really good stuff we have going on here. Pull out these individual command drawers. So they have the integrated drawer release here, a customer supplied Motorola with magnet mic, Unitied scanner over here, big storage tray down here, another trough for miscellaneous storage. Push this back in. You have another FastPlex control screen. This is our 4.3 inch FastPlex screen back here. Again, has all the same functionality as everything else. Turn on your emergency lights, your command mode. Has a nice little pictograph of the truck, inverter controller, all kinds of stuff. Very powerful. Again, two more Motorola radio heads and a dry erase board back here. Pull this bad boy up. Gas turn assisted. And then you have a lateral extension over here as well, so you can double your writing surface. Beautiful, good stuff. Then we're gonna move over here to the curbside, and you have these barn doors. So these MARCs have different door options. The lift up door, like you see back there, is very popular. Gets you some protection from the elements, but this barn door style also has a lot of merit as well. This is the drone operating side, so probably on this tray here, we're gonna have a Pelican case with some sort of drone. You're gonna have this is probably for a tethered unit, and then you'll have the cord reel there, and it can power it. And you have another adjustable shelving unit here. And you also have some ambient lamps on this door here facing down, so you can see what you're doing. All right, so like I mentioned before, we have the scene lights fired up. These like M series Pioneer things from Wayland are ridiculously bright, blinding me in the face. But we will talk about the rear electrical compartment of this thing real quick. So I'll remove this panel, kind of drop it out of the way. On this panel, we have a remote panel that controls the inverter, also CAN bus controlled through a FastPlex system. You can kind of see back here, we have a bunch of stuff. So brain for the FastPlex system, GPS portion for their traffic preemption, Sierra Wireless. This truck does have onboard Wi-Fi capability, so we do a lot of integration with Wi-Fi, air cards, Starlink. We do all kinds of stuff these days. This kind of gives you an idea of what the electrical compartment of one of these MARC units looks like. All the electrical bits stay with the truck, so when you remount the chassis in the future, makes that a really easy process to slide a new chassis underneath of it, upfit the cab, drop the box on, save you a ton of money. So obviously these compartments have a lot of interior lighting as well. We're doing this new thing where these lamps are actually motion activated. You can see when I walk closer, these bad boys turn on. So pretty cool, love to see that. The underside of all these things has an after the tire storage compartment as well. Has a light built into it. Kind of see what we're doing. So good. You can store wheel shocks or other miscellaneous there. Same deal on this side. Twin drawer over there, gastro assisted. And then on the curb side, passenger side, we have a small little drawer over here as well. All backlit. Lots of options for storage. Alrighty, folks, I appreciate you taking the time to check out the Dunedin MARC with me. This unit is kind of the culmination of all the advances we made with making the MARC bodies and everything. This truck is super tight, super good. It looks awesome. So we're very thrilled with the presentation of this. You can see right now I have park override mode on, so we've introduced some white to the mix. The Argises are wig-wagging. Lots of crazy stuff going on. This is a really, really sharp-looking truck with the grill guard and the Argis and the vinyl and the whole box and everything. Really functional, really good-looking. We're really proud of this one right here. As always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more cool FastLane content. I'll see you folks next time.